Hello guys, welcome. This is Harshit Jain. As you can see, there is a dice formation in this circuit. I will explain you a very interesting circuit how you can create electronic dice using these connections and you simulate it using Tinkercad, which is an open source software available on internet. So now let us move towards our circuit. As you can see, I created a dice formation. In this, I have taken 7 LEDs. The black color wire which is connecting each of them towards the ground of the breadboard, taken a voltage supply which I have set to 3 volt connected to the positive and negative of the breadboard respectively, taking a push button which is required for giving signals to our dice and connecting one terminal of it to the Attiny85. Now we will create the electronic dice with Attiny85. Now the beautiful thing about Attiny85 is that it reduces the complexity of the program as compared to Arduino. But the thing you have to understand is that the side which is with the dot is the side which has the ground on the fourth pin. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and the ground is. Now on the second side, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th pin is the power supply for Acme 85. Now I have done these connections in an isolated manner so that you guys can easily understand this circuit and the connections related to them. And the second thing about this circuit is that this circuit can only be done on a perf board, which is like a small breadboard. Breadboard has some hidden connections. As you can see, this line is connected to each of them. This line is connected to each of them. Similarly, every line is connected to the line which is in vertical to the dots. So in the perf board, the lines are not connected and each and every dot represent themselves as they are not connected with each other. Now, as you have seen that the power supply is connected to the positive of them and the seventh pin, which is digitally known as PB2, is connected to the terminal of the push button from where we will get the information which will be given to this dice. Now the digital pin PB1 is connected to this single LED bulb placed in the center. The PB0 pin is connected to two LEDs which are diagonally to each other. As you can see, the pin PB3 digitally is connected to these two LEDs as you can see. Now the ground of this Acme is connected to the negative terminal of the breadboard, and lastly the PB4 digital pin is connected to the second diagonal pair of this dice as you can see this properly. Now let us begin how this circuit works. Now as you can see it is representing 3, that is the number which is shown on dice is 3. After each 3 to 4 seconds it changes, as you can see it is 2. Now to generate, now or you if you want to generate the number manually, you can use this push button as you can see and keep tapping this button, and you can see the number which has come is 2. Again we can use it, the number is 1, this again 1, the number is 5. This is how you can use this circuit for creating an electronic dice using Attiny. Now I will explain the code of this circuit which I have written it in Arduino language. Now let us move towards the code. Now first I have taken variables in pin LED 1, 2, 3, 4. I have named it to the pins which I have connected to the Acme board. That is the pair 1, that is pin LED 1 is connected to the digital board PB4. This one, this line. Similarly the 3 is connected to the PB3. 0 1 is connected with green color. The 1 which is connected to the blue color, and The button state, which is referring the push button, is connected to the pin number 2. Now, taking the button state initially in integer form and declaring RAM as a variable with long form. Now, initially I have taken time as 4000 milliseconds, which is referred to 4 seconds. Now in setting up, we will get the output from these pin LEDs. As you can see from pin number 43012, and the input which will be given from this button pin, this push button, which is connected to the pin number 2, digital pin of the Attiny85. Now random seed analog read 0 is function which is used for generating random numbers when this button is clicked. Now in the loop, when the button state is equal to digital read of button pin. Now digital reading of button pin is that the button is on or off. Now the button state is low. That means if the button is not pushed, then RAM is equal to random 1,7. If random 1,7, that means the number is generated between 1 and 6, including 6. If the button is 1, if the random number which is reduced from this random function is equal to 1, then we will write the pin LED pair number 4 as high. That means we will have one LED blinking at this time, which is the dice is showing 1. Similarly, if the number introduced is 2, then we will be at 2 on this dice. Similarly with 3, 4, 5 and 6, as you can see, we have taken similar pairs to represent the numbers on this die, as digital write 3 and pin LED 4, which is representing a single die, and pin LED 3 is representing a diagonal pair. Now for representing the number 4, we have taken two diagonal pairs so that 4 appears, as you can see here. Now if random equal to 5, we have taken 3 pairs, that is 2 diagonal pairs and one single LED, as you can see. Now if random equal to 6, that is we have taken the 2 diagonal pairs, as you can see, and the pair on the connected side. Now at the end, we will put all these in at low so that these all LEDs can blink off, and we have put it in a loop so that it continues again and again. This is how you can create this beautiful circuit. Now if you have any difficulty regarding this project, you can go to the link given in the description below for all the source codes and files referring to this Tinkercad project. Thank you.